Dragon soars, sexiest man alive. Alien Slayer, Demon Slayer, superhero. And we're live on New Earth. Let's go. So, semen retention. That's what you want to know about. What does the dragon, the Kundalini, the mighty serpent, embodied in physical form, think about semen retention? I'm glad you asked. Stay tuned. All right. First of all, what is semen? Semen is your life force energy distilled down to a substance, right? The woman is like fertile soil that you plant your seed in. The seed is a condensed blueprint of the tree or the body. It's condensed down to its essence, and then it goes into the ground. You water it, right? The womb has water, and then out pops a new tree or a baby. Or a tree baby, you know? Doing some weird shit in the labs nowadays. I can't say. All right? So that's what it does. It's you. It's the semen is the essence of you. It's your life force energy. It's the substance of your spirit itself. That's what semen is. It's magical. It's the substance of your spirit itself. So goes without saying, if you're jacking off, just there's my spirit, there's my spirit, there's all my spirits, all my children, all my sperm, all my seeds. Just wasting it. Obviously, you're being disrespectful to your own spirit and your own life. You're just depleting your life force energy. That all goes without saying. That's obvious. But here's where it gets a little bit more nuanced. What happens when you save your semen, when you stack up on that life force energy, that chi, that prana? What happens? Well, eventually, it starts to circulate back into your bloodstream. The semen accumulates to a point where you can't hold anymore, and it starts to circulate back into your bloodstream, which will then revitalize your cells, your hair, right? There's a study, apparently, if you put semen on skin, it will regenerate the skin, right? So, women spend all these money on high-end face masks and spas. They could save a lot of money if they just let us, I'm just saying. So, semen, it regenerates. It's the substance of life itself. So if you hold on to that energy, you're holding on to your own fluid, your essence, your medicine of regenerating your body. Okay? That's what you're doing. But in saving the semen, you're also saving the sperm. Sperm, what are sperm? They are your dead cells in your body. Not all of them, but some of them. They coagulate. They go back to this. My understanding of it is they go back to the spinal chamber when your cells die, and then your body has to figure out a way to flush them out, and then it saves some of them as sperm. It converts the dead cells into sperm cells, right? All your cells hold your genetic blueprint, right, to create a whole nother you, right? Hologram, okay? One little piece of information contains the information of the all, okay? So your dead cells, they go down your spine and become sperm cells, right? Your sperm cells are dead cells. The semen is a substance that resurrects your sperm cells back to life. It's the Holy Ghost, essentially, right? Come in my yoke, said Jesus, right? The Christ is your spirit fully activated. Your spirit directly manifests itself as a substance of semen, right? So it's all very Christic, right? The ascension almost has the ascension of the Kundalini energy, right? Raising the chrism, raising the consciousness has to do with semen, the life force energy, right? Ascension, the teachings of Christ, it's related to semen, believe it or not. If you want the guy that gives all the jewels on Christ, Christianity, what semen and sperm are, right? The fallen angels. Go check out Wise Solace's channel, all right? It's got a YouTube channel called Wise Solace, okay? Check him out. I'm not even gonna just bite his stuff and not give him credit. Like, Go check him out if you want to learn more about semen and the fallen angels and how it's all the same thing, really. Like, it's crazy. The Bible is just explaining semen in a lot of ways in regeneration and ovaries. Like, the Baphomet is like the woman's reproductive system. It has a similar shape, right? So is the Holy Grail, the chalice, right? The Holy Grail is shaped like a chalice, is shaped like a woman's reproductive system with her ovaries going like that, and the cup being the uterus. Yeah, it's deep. The Holy Grail meaning a pure genetic bloodline that could birth a Christ child. That's what the real Holy Grail is the descendants of Jesus. They even tell you that, I believe, in some movie Tom Hanks was in. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe you guys could comment below with that movie. So semen. If you save your semen, right, your life force energy, you're also saving your sperm, your dead cells, your fallen angels, your fallen cells, your dead cells went into your balls, right? That's the abyss, Sheol, the pits of hell, right? And in the pits of hell, right, it's just blackness. It's unconsciousness, basically. It's the fate of damned souls, metaphorically, as within, so without. On a micro level, so is macro, right? How you guys doing today? Peace, peace. All right. So, so your sperm are your own fallen spirits, and that generates a whole other child, another fallen entity in a human body and encased in a physical form. Hell, the lake of fire, physical body, right? The blood is like the lava is flowing in your hell, which you are trapped in. You're encased in a body, right? In a fallen world, a matrix, you could call it. Okay, so when you save your semen, you're also saving your sperm. Your sperm are your dead, fallen cells encapsulating your desires, right? This cell had that desire. That cell had that desire. Goes in your balls. Now that's the root chakra. That's the area of your lower desires. All those fallen spirits, those mini spirits, your sperm cells, they're basically like fallen ideas in you that you have repressed and didn't get to manifest. Right after you bust a nut, you're like, you don't have you don't have so many desires driving you nuts, nuts, right? When you got full nuts, you're literally nuts. Like, okay, so most of you novices trying to get into semen retention, got to be careful, because if you don't have very good self-control in general, someone rubs you the wrong way and you haven't busted a nut in 3, 4, 5 weeks, like, you might just punch someone in the face. It could happen. Okay, you've got all this repressed desires, could manifest as rage, the desire for money, the desire for pussy, anything, right? Now, the upside to this is if you channel that energy correctly, you're full of life force energy, you're full of desire, you're full of ambition, you could really go make it big. If you channel that energy correctly into maybe a business idea or a craft, like you could really, or maybe you're a songwriter, right? You could come up with some crazy shit people never heard. All right, you could. That's the benefits of semen retention. The downside, like I said, is it kind of makes you nuts, literally. So, kind of need women to balance us out, or we just go nuts. It's just what happens. So, all that being said, just, be careful. All right? Gonna do semen retention. Know what you're doing it for and have a clear outlet to express that pent up masculine life force energy. Or could end badly. You could burst, say the wrong thing to the wrong person at the wrong time. Just be careful. Have discernment. All right? And sometimes you need to release. Sometimes you need to bust that nut. Like, it's not a crime. But that does get into a whole nother topic about how to not bust a nut while you're having sex. That's all well and good, Dragon, but I like having sex and I still want to do semen retention. How do I do that? Okay, here's how you do it. There's this muscle called the perineum. It's basically like right before where your shaft actually starts, and it can block the urethra. That's the tube in your dick that, you know, takes substances outside of it. So you can clench your perineum muscle and block your urine or semen from coming out if you want to. It's a muscle. It's not natural. It doesn't feel natural to do that. We haven't been trained to do that. It'll feel weird when you first start doing it. But with a little bit of practice, you'll realize, oh, I actually can do it. I actually can stop my semen from coming out and still have an orgasm. Actually, your orgasm can be like 2-3 times as long if you hold it. Like, seriously. Actually have better orgasms if you hold the perineum, because the semen just kind of like accumulates right there in front of your penis without being able to come out, and then it kind of like builds the energy right there and it holds it for longer, and you still saved all your semen. Better, longer orgasm. You saved your semen, you saved your life force energy, and you've impressed whatever chick you're dealing with. Like, not today. I mean, you ain't gonna get the dragon seed. It's just, unless you've really got the Holy Grail, unless you've got the Holy Grail going on there, you ain't getting the dragon seed. That's just how this goes. Okay. I mean, I'll still have sex with you, but you know, I'm not. You can't have the seed of the dragon unless you're worthy of it. Very few wombs are worthy of the dragon's seed. Like, minuscule. Like, I should be getting paid millions of dollars for my seed. You guys want to go flip it for 1-200 at the sperm bank? Oh, you suckers. Just, yeah, I mean, maybe for your average NPC, but not the dragon. This is $10 million sperm right here. I'll accept nothing less. Okay? You have any idea how much I've worked on my energy bodies? CreationLightship.com. You have any idea how much ancestral baggage I've already purged? Do you have any idea how high I've elevated my consciousness at certain moments? And I'm already the sexiest man alive. Like, I'm surprised there's not an entire line of women just following me around wherever I go, just hoping I slip up. All right, and that's how you're going to be as soon as you do a few weeks of semen retention, everyone. Like, subscribe, comment, and make sure this goes viral, because apparently that's all you have to do to go viral and get 1,000 views on semen retention. It's just, yep, all you got to do is save your seed, and bitches are going to be falling out of the sky, bro. Just, oh, there's another one. Oh, geez, where's my umbrella? It's raining bitches. Oh, my God. That's how these semen retention bros be on the internet. It's, well, I can't keep them off of me. It's a walking pussy magnet. Just you in the Matrix dodging pussies, just flying. It's not even, the women aren't even attached to it. It's literally just vaginas, like, yeah. That's how these semen retention dudes be. That's what they're acting like. Yeah, I was a loser a month ago, and I just did a month of semen retention, and now there's another pussy. Incoming. Yeah, you jokers. You just want to create a narrative to get views, and it does work. Like, there's a huge market on YouTube just for semen retention. It's hilarious. It's not even a big deal. I can't clap because I'm holding the phone, but just imagine me clapping. Good job. You didn't bust for a month. You want an award? we shouldn't be busting every day anyway. Like, that's not even natural. Only in an unnatural society where we have been so far removed from nature and having reverence for ourself and our own spirit and protecting our energy, would semen retention even be a fad, even blow up? Like, you think the animals are just, is there a porn hub for dogs? A dog hub? It's our porn hub for bald eagles. Bald eagle hub. Eagle sex. The eagles are up there in the sky like, "Ugh." It's just raining semen. Oh shit! We shouldn't have gave the eagles porn hub. No, it's ridiculous, man. The whole world is a joke, honestly. At least society. Nature, not as much, but society, the human race, it's one big joke to me, personally. I don't know. How do you feel about semen retention? Personally, I feel it's been way blown out of proportion as a fad on the internet. Should have never even existed if we just got in tune with our natural selves and respected our own energy. Like, yeah, I mean, semen retention is the natural state. Like, there shouldn't even be a whole market of guys blowing up just because you didn't nut. Like, that's just my thoughts on it, man. I'm not going to rant anymore about it. Hopefully, I gave you some laughs. Read the description, join Source Nation. Give me a text for your consultation, all right? Basically, I'm just going to solve whatever problem you have, alchemize it for you, all right? Much love to you. And payment is made on a sliding scale because I'm here to help everyone and I have no limitations, all right? Much love, live from New Earth. I now command my spirit, take all the thoughts in my head, drop them into my heart, and make me totally real. The Creation Lightship New Earth timeline, where I make a viral video. 54321, 54321, and 54321. Done. I now raise the sexy meter of my audience. Sexier, 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 and sexy. Read the description. Like, comment, subscribe, share.